Okay,
That's it.
that's it with the Swedes. But we talked before some minutes, and I just want to talk 2 or 3 sentences about the Brexit.
Yeah.
Because this show is not just about eating; it's about
Drinking too.
Yes. And in our last show, we talk about Brexit a bit, and you said that you adore Theresa May. You have a poster of her in your sweet boy's room.
Oh, yeah.
Over your bed, and
call her
every
Saint
night
Teresa.
you dream of her. And I just want to ask again: is it still that way, or no?
I really back then I was thinking highly of her because I felt like she is the only politician in England who is making something out of the Brexit.
Okay.
Frankly, and I'm going to say it very honest, I don't like Jeremy Corbyn. I think he is a poser. Okay. The rest of them, what's this guy? The guy before,
he's not a poser.
May.
He's just. I think he's too old, to be honest. He's a stone old. And I think a dog, because I think it's fundamentally that Labour has to say no Brexit under any circumstances,
Which is not happening.
No, that's the problem.
See,
so
and I blame this on
that
Corbyn.
would in my opinion, it would be a chance for the Labour Party, for our friends, the Labour Party.
Yeah.
But so it's we are against it and blah, and but not, and maybe we can do this, and maybe can we do that, and May is doing the wrong things, and blah blah blah. But it's just blah blah blah.
Exactly.
So I think they need a clear decision against Brexit. Yeah. Whatever you think about.
Yeah, exactly.
Brexit out there. That's not just just strategy we're talking about, and that would make it much more easy. So,
well, here's the thing. I was thinking that May was making the best of it because Cameron. Let's not forget. To me, this is all Cameron's fault.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Cameron deliberately created this geopolitical mess.
Yeah.
And resigned, going away, whistling.
Yeah.
That's David Cameron.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to call a spade here. Mm-hmm. Corbyn never did anything against the Brexit, frankly. And the thing is that Corbyn feels like the EU is too capitalist. Mm-hmm. That's why he doesn't care for the EU, And so Theresa May, out of all those people who could have taken this job of a British Prime Minister during Brexit, she tried to make some sense out of it, cut a deal, get out in grace. But now it feels like she has lost any power within her own government and party and country. Mm-hmm. And so if I was her, I would recognize that and say, look, I did my best. This is it. I'm resigning.
But I am, at this moment, I'm on the side of John Bercow. Really,
I think I'm
and I think, as he said, that May shouldn't do the same thing again and again, and that there will be an end.
Of course,
if she changes, if she don't change her agreement.
Of course.
So I think he was right when he said he talked not just to the ones who are against Brexit.
Yeah.
I think, and I saw Nigel Farage in the European Parliament, and he slightly said the same. He said it's disgraceful for the British Parliament. We have to decide. So
it ought to.
Pro or against or whatever, but we have to work. We have to do our work, and both politicians, and I think they are completely different characters.
Vastly different,
completely. But in this sense, they are on one side, and they say we have to take a decision, and don't use the Brexit discussion for our political forthcome.
Exactly.
So, and this is terrible, I think.
It is.
Really terrible.
And it is damaging on so many levels, because for once the EU looks bad, of course the UK looks bad, and people feel like, if this is what politicians do, why do you have them? Because they're
all populists will say, hey, that's what we ever say. Politicians just earn money and we're giving, talking shit.
We're giving fuel to the populist right-wing loons.
Yeah.
And it's very, annoying.
Yeah.
And disgraceful, frankly. So, but yeah.
Okay, let's.
But I think come end of March, something has to happen and will happen, because I think they realize now. Perhaps until now they weren't aware of the media attention or the way people perceive the Brexit process. Now they realize they've made fools or clowns of themselves, and they will finally, present some facts or get things done. They have to, otherwise it's going to be, people are going to ask some very profound questions.
I think they know it, but I think they're like rabbits on a street in front of a fast-driving car, and they're standing there completely paralyzed. What should we do? And nobody wants to do anything, and they think, okay, when we hide long enough, everything will happen, and we are not in responsibility for it. Yeah,
sounds about right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But then again, the world has gone crazy. Politics has to be crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
I like to think end of March is going to present a new reality. Mm-hmm. I think Britain will leave without a contract. Mm-hmm. That's just the way I expect things to come. And what we're going to have is Britain leaving step by step. So the deal will not work, but they will negotiate this part of EU and that part. And, they have to look at things like, I don't know, Ireland and
I can't
North Africa and whatever.
I can't say much about the future, but the near future, I think they will elect. They will take part of the European election.
You think?
Yeah, and then it needs 2 or 3 years to decide, and what's happened then, I don't know. But that's I think the only way, or a hard Brexit. But I don't think that anybody wants a hard Brexit.
Oh, I think actually people do in Britain.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is
okay.
Crazy.
Anybody with a clear mind.
Get this. A considerable part of the Brits, they say, I didn't vote for a Brexit deal. I voted for exit. And you think, okay,
that's right.
Are you sure you want that?
Yeah, and they are sure.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Let them have it. I don't care.
You really don't care?
No, I care a lot, honestly. It is one shame that Britain is leaving. And I still hope, I dearly hope, somehow, sometime, there will be a second referendum. I know all this, but it's undemocratic, and it's the will of the people who have spoken. Look, people, millions, 60 millions, whatever, can be wrong. They can learn from mistakes. I think it was a mistake.
No, and I don't think it's undemocratic, because if you say, if you look at our system, we vote for our parliaments most of a period 4 or 5 years. So, and then there is a next election. So, and Brexit is now 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. And so we can now we can have another decision. Nothing has happened during these 3 years, and now you can ask the people again.
Well, here's the thing. I would argue pro second referendum. It was a bit of a unreflected action by everyone. In Britain, not in the EU. Yes, there are things wrong in the EU and mistakes have been made, but you have the counter argument always saying, well, you guys you pro-Europeans are going to have us vote until the right result comes.
No,
that's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
It's not another vote just 2
Yeah.
or 3 months after the first vote. There's 3 years,
Yeah,
and when they organize a new vote, it's still maybe in autumn or something.
Yeah.
And that's would be very fine, but the statistics now say that it's just 50-50. So
If there was a second referendum, it would be super close.
yeah,
I think the sane part, the pro-EU part, would win, but who knows?
yeah, maybe.